Canadian Tire Series action on TSN. Local hero Andrew Ranger trying to hunt down J.R. Fitzpatrick, who runs in second. Only 4 laps to go.
We got to remember, Ranger had trouble in qualifying, as again, I told you all about the broken suspension pieces. Billy Burns and crew has done a great job to get that thing to handle this well and chase down the leaders.
With no pit stop for the 27 of Andrew Ranger, so he's done this setup just remembering back to what he did last year, as you see the 21 of Jason White working hard to get those all-important points, trying to catch the 7 car of Andrew Ranger in the Rookie of the Year points battle.
Yeah, but with any luck, these lap cars, oh, it's going to happen. The lap cars are going to be a product of this fine, fast finish.
Scott Steckly trying to put 3 cars in between him and the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick. There you see John Gott, the Centennial Dodge, number 12. He's sitting in 12th spot.
Down into the turn. Now we got lap cars the outside. We got Johnny Gott trying to stay out of trouble there as well.
Andrew Ranger is catching the 84, though, through lap traffic as the lap cars move to the outside. Do a wonderful job to stay out of the way, but this is opening up that inside line for the 27 to come. Now he's on the back bumper of the 84.
He's there. Look at that fiberglass separating 2 very fast racers. 2 distinct lines heading for the braking zone. He's hard on the gas. He's down the inside.
And J.R. Fitzpatrick still second on that lap as we cross the start-finish line, but Andrew Ranger moves into the second position in corner number 1. 3 laps to go here at Trois-Rivières.
You can hear the whole crowd just erupt when that young guy put that thing down the braking zone, outbroke the 84. The place went nuts. Listen to this. Wow, 7,500 RPM, hard on the brakes. Look at that thing wiggle getting down in the corner. Ranger's up on the wheel.
Both those drivers wiggling hard in the braking zone in corner number 6. Andrew Ranger totally crossways off the corner, trying to keep the 84 car at bay. But does Ranger have enough time to catch the 22 of Scott Steckly, who's your leader?
I don't think so. It's going to take something real big to get the 22.
Off in the corner, the 18 of Ken Noon. He stopped, and that's in the racing lane. So caution flag flies. A full course caution here with under 3 laps to go.
Boy, business is going to pick up front now. Steckly had himself 10, maybe 12 car lengths back to the 27. All he needed to do was hit his marks. Now we're going down to single file restart, baby.
Yeah, just a little further on the 18 car of Ken Noon. Real tough break for him. He was running 8th on the lead lap. He was having a very, very solid run at the Interstate Batteries Monte Carlo. So a tough break for that driver in the 18.
Oh, Andre Carcel gets in hot, gets the thing sideways, and Kent Noon's got a flat right front tire.
You can see the white wall on the right rear as well, so it looks like Noon may have touched the wall. Possible suspension damage on the right front of the 18 car. But this sets up a green-white checkered finish. All top 3 will be nose to tail when we do go back to green. And Todd's down pit side, standing by with Andrew Ranger's crew chief.
It's been a great day so far for the 27 car of Andrew Ranger. Crew chief Bill Burns, is it going to be a storybook finish for this race?
Oh, I'd love to. He loves running here in his home province, and I just love to get up there. And if it was going to go green, I don't think that we were going to have a chance at the 22, but now with the green-white checkered, we might have a chance as long as we got enough fuel.
Just getting word that the 84 is actually now going to get put back in front of the 27 because of the complete lap. Last complete lap, it's just like in Montreal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand that, but for some reason they keep putting us back.
We'll see how the charge goes at the end of this one, guys.
Well, you remember back under race action, the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick still held second with about a foot to go before the start-finish line. Andrew Ranger passed him just after the start-finish line, so that is the reason the 84 is put back in front of the 27.
That's right, Dave, because scoring goes back to the last completed lap.
And on lap 39, the 84 was in second, but either way, this is going to be a great dice to the finish as the cars line up single file behind the Dodge Caliber SRT4 pace car. Your leader is Scott Steckly. Don't go away. Laps remain here at the GP3R100 as we get set for a green-white checkered finish with the Milverton, Ontario native Scott Steckly in the lead, trying to hold off J.R. Fitzpatrick and hometown hero Andrew Ranger in his Walmart Tide Ford Fusion.
Down the front stretch, up through the gearbox, the green's in the air, and here we go.
And the cars fan out down the front straightaway. J.R. Fitzpatrick to the sitting in 6th spot, and now he's got a pretty crumpled up race car. But we stay green.
Down into turn 1, they all stacked up. Oh, look at this down the inside.
J.R. Fitzpatrick is looking to try and get around the 22 of Scott Steckly. Andrew Ranger sitting in 3rd. There's Jason Hathaway in 4th spot, and TJ Kennington rounds out the top 5. Look at Steckly take that defensive line into corner number 6.
Steckly right down shallow into the braking zone, making sure nobody's going to get underneath him. If they're going to pass him, they're going to have to go high side or get into the back of him.
Slowing that car is J.R. Fitzpatrick, being extra careful not to hop those back tires as J.R. Fitzpatrick pulls up to the back bumper of the 22. Can he make a move in this corner? Scott Steckly once again hitting the apex, hitting all his marks as they move on to the front straightaway. One more lap to go.
Scott Steckly in that 22 hitting all the apexes. Apex gone away into the corner, and he's hitting the exit apexes quite well. Now he's distanced himself by 2 car lengths to the 84, and it's another 3 back to the 27.
It'll be a 3-car race, though, to decide this one as Jason Hathaway about 5 car lengths back of this lead group. Once again, J.R. Fitzpatrick closes the gap under the Port Duplessis.
The 84 is there. He's tight to the back of the 22. Steckly's horsepower stretches it out.
But Steckly holds that inside line. Here comes Fitzpatrick up on the outside.
Oh, hard into braking. They touch going in. The 22 and the 84 side by side, rubbing it up.
Leaning on each other down the straightaway. A full-on drag race now to the next corner. Look at Andrew Ranger just waiting to see what plays out between these top 2. Scott Steckly hangs on to lead. Gibbons was slow on the inside. Steckly way outside the 84.
Gets in hot. The 84 goes around the 22 safe. But look at this. Roxton Pond, Quebec 27. Andrew Ranger stealing the show.
Look at the hometown crowd go crazy off of the final corner. The win's going to go to Andrew Ranger, followed by the 22 of Scott Steckly. Jason Hathaway will round out the top 3, but a big fist bump from Andrew Ranger, the winner here at Trois-Rivières.
Man, we talked about the wrestling matches off the court, and last year it was the body slam with this guy and the 02 of Kerry Mix. This year it's the 84 and the 22 get together, and the 27, Kitty by the door, says thank you so much.
Well, the best screenwriters couldn't write a script this good as J.F. Dumoulin does some donuts of his own here in front of a jubilant hometown crowd in Tom's and Ranger's pit.
Dave Jacobs, do you believe the end of this race?
That is on us. That's fantastic. And finally, a race goes our way. We've had a lot of, finishes like this where we've been second, and here it happened between another couple of drivers, and we ended up first. So that's fantastic. I'm so happy for Andrew.
Go celebrate with your driver.